Wayne County, man.
Yeah, bro, that game really blowed me, bro.
It blowed me too, man.
I feel like, bro, we could have did a whole bunch of stuff better.
Way better, you know. We switched up a lot of stuff.
We did.
You know, we ain't play like ourselves either. We could have easily blew them out how we were doing everybody else.
Fat. Felt like just really felt different, like going into the game.
Right,
though.
right.
Like, feel like we could have practiced way better.
Right. Got that weird feeling again like we got last year.
Yeah.
Man, if I could have got you to rock one more time, man, I know we could have pulled it off. But hey, now I'll pass you the rock.
Think we found a loophole.
Can't seem to keep no. I'm too bougie, I do too much. I told the arts I be on point. They hit the block, we feel the truck. Just bought a Cartier, 2 watches on. My hitting up, I'm smoking gas. Fill me up, popping perks just to heal me up. Couple tried to play with me, bet they won't play no more. Snakes, I can see it in their face. They just be playing their role. I'm surrounded by killers, my knows. About that cash, I can't let up on my ops, so when we catch them, we might chase them. Better not let him slide, he gotta die. I might just blew about 50 racks today, bro, got them racks today. And I ain't never been a computer type, but I got that Mac today.
Hey, one gon' take that lupus down until I pop that Percocet, be perfect six, exotic gloss, these no talk shit with head and Zebo, they bought me that purpose bit. And yes, I'm known for toe and Glock wagging all these we murking. Came up with the sign.
Alright, welcome to Outside the Line. This is Lee Hugh, TNG Sports and Fitness. I'm a sports and conditioning coach. Also do some strength and conditioning training. I train for Team USA. I travel all over the world. And today we have a very exciting guest. We have Mr. D.A. himself, Mr. Dakari Anderson, the wide receiver for Perry High School. Welcome to the Outside the Line podcast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now check this out. We had this guy, my co-host, Mr. J.R., Mr. Junior, Mr. Omar Gordon. He's blessing us with his presence today. He's going to actually be my co-host today.
Excited.
Hey,
It's always good.
it's good to see you, boy. You shooting hoop now, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm balling.
What's up with that, man? What's up with the football? I got you all over a podcast doing football, so
You know, I've been playing basketball just like I was doing football. So, you know, this is my last year, unfortunately. But,
Okay.
You know,
What about the baseball? You want to do the baseball?
you know, the head coach actually been wanting me to come out there after basketball season.
You gotta lose, man. Well, no, you just signed, nigga.
I just signed.
You just signed. You need to chill.
I got to
You gotta get off them ankles, right? Get off the ankles,
Right.
Man, it's good to have you back on the podcast, man. We had a great time.
Yes,
We had an exciting time. Learned a lot of things about you. It allowed me to follow you more organically. You know, sometimes we follow athletes and we just see what they can do by their stats.
Mm-hmm.
But having you actually come into the podcast and actually get to know you, you know, I was like, man, I need to go see Jimmy play today. See what's up with that. See if this dude gonna do anything. I get out to, I think they played House. No, who was that? You played a basketball game. I went out to, I think it was House and County. I think I went to House and County. No,
It was a home game?
it was a home game. Have y'all played House and County yet?
We played
Yeah.
House County.
Yeah, it didn't turn out good.
Yeah, so that was House County.
It didn't turn out good.
He didn't turn out good at all.
Yeah, I handle so.
I do a little bit.
Yeah, handles.
Nah,
You for a quarterback.
a little bit.
You got a little bit. All right, check this out. Check it out. We got a very special guest with us. Number Duce 2, right?
Yeah.
For Perry High School. I'll tell you, man. I know I'm gonna go back to that Peace County game. I mean, you super impressed me. You know, just running routes. You were doing some amazing things out there. You took the ball in your own hands. Once Junior gave it up, you know, sometimes he don't want to give it up. But once Junior gave the ball up to you, man, you put that thing in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I'm D.A. Dakari Anderson, you know, number 2, go to Perry. Everybody know that. But from Dooley, you know, I'm originally from Dooley.
Okay.
But now I stay in Perry, so.
And Perry. Like I mentioned to Junior at our podcast, my mom, she from Perry. So I kind of feel good with you guys up here.
Right. You know, you can tell.
It's nice.
Yeah, you can tell.
It's nice up in here, man, you know. So welcome to Outside the Lines, man. You know, like I said, we're going to ask a ton of questions, but we're going to have fun.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
The goal is to come in here and just chill, man, relax, enjoy the atmosphere. We've actually had Junior to come in and do his signing. We have some nice pictures on the wall that we'll let you all see. Junior, real quick before we get into DA a little bit more, tell us just a snippet of what you think of this guy right here.
Hey, man. This my dog right here. Everybody know that. I call him my little brother. He's not no friend or nothing. He my little brother now.
Brother, okay.
So, you know. And we've been cool ever since he moved down here.
Sixth grade.
Okay. We've been cool ever since, playing football together.
Yeah,
He's my dog. I do everything with him.
Yeah.
You know, if I ain't just by myself. If I'm with somebody, everybody know it's on with DA.
I'm with DA. DA, good. So tell us about track. You started off with track and then we'll actually go into football. Tell us about track. When is your first meet?
Right now we don't know,
Okay.
but we finna have like a meeting. He gonna give out schedule. You know, we got a new track coach, so he's still filling it out.
Okay, how's he? Pretty nice?
Yeah, he good. He good. You know, he a real understanding coach. He won't put you in there you don't want to be in. You
Right.
know, he gonna work with you. You know, and want you to get better. He
Right.
gonna take care of you on Fridays. Make sure
That's
you
what's
get
up.
treatment
Okay.
and all that. So yeah, he straight.
When you say treatment, what are you actually saying?
Like,
You know, some people don't know what, you know, sports conditioning, sports treatment, recovery is. So tell us exactly what you're saying when you say treatment.
So basically, like a big recovery thing, you know, say if we ran on Thursday, we just had a big meet on Thursday, you know, and say if I messed up my hamstring,
Right,
now I need to go see the trainer.
right.
You know, I need to be in there, I need to be icing, I need to be stretching, I need
Right.
to get the heat,
what's
whatever it may be, you know, just depending on what's going on with you,
Taking care of the body.
taking care of your body. That's really one of the biggest things I need to start focusing on,
Okay. You gotta take care of the body.
take care of the body.
You can work all day, man, but if you don't take care of the body, get proper rest and eat good, it's not gonna pan out.
Right. Yes, sir.
So, you know, we here for that. We here for that pig skin. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here.
Right.
And like I mentioned, man, I went to that Peach County game. My boy Junior, you know, hit you in dead stride, and I just knew you was gonna take it to the house one particular time, man. I'm out my seat, and I'm from Macon, like, am I hanging out with Perry now?
Yeah. It be like that, though.
It
be like that.
It's a vibe.
I was super impressed, man. Because you know, it's one thing to catch the ball; it's yards after the catch,
Right.
Which I've seen you do several times now. Tell me about having a quarterback such as Junior, such as Amar, being able to put the ball. I mean, when he came into the podcast, he said, "I'm accurate with it." You know what I'm saying? What's up with that?
Yeah, you know, yeah. Nah, I can't even lie. Like I said, you know, like he said, we've been playing ever since I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
So like, if we more than like the quarterback and the receiver thing, it got to be more than just he my quarterback and on his receiver.
Right.
Like, I don't have to do much. Like he very accurate. Like if I run the route, I can run the route 12 and it's gonna be there just like that. So like I was saying though, but it's more than just he my quarterback and his receiver, because when we together, like we not just chilling in the house, we not just going to eat, we at the field. Like when everybody else sleep,
So y'all putting in time.
Oh, yeah.
we at the
work.
field
Heap of time.
all day.
That's why I heard the lose.
See, a lot of coaches don't know this, man. That's why you get on Outside the Line podcast. We're gonna tell all the stuff. We're gonna tell
Right.
the good. We're gonna tell the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
Too ugly. You know what I'm saying? We try to dig too deep. You know, we might go 5 feet instead of 6 feet.
Yeah.
But check this out, man. I mean, just having an accurate quarterback like that, a quarterback that really understands you, is major.
Very.
It's major.
Very, because at all times, like we don't even have to talk.
Yeah.
Like if he can be all the way outside of the left hash, and I could be all the way outside of the right, and he normally be at. He don't even gotta look. Like it's a bit sometimes like in some film where a person standing in between both of us, where we can't even see each other.
Yeah.
But he throwing the ball because he know where I'm gonna be at. Because we do the same thing we working at. And it's heap of film with him doing that.
Good stuff, baby. That's good stuff. And that's the thing, you know. I listen to some of the great players, and I would go to basketball. You know, the Kobe Bryants, the Steph Currys, the LeBron breaking the record. Shout out to LeBron. He's gonna see us on the podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to LeBron.
Check us out.
So these guys said, you know, why? You know, they sometimes to them they're like, you know, you all are excited that I hit this shot, but the reason they hit this shot is because they're doing what you guys do. They're out there on the field, they're practicing,
Right.
time and time again.
Exactly.
You know, putting in hours.
Exactly.
You know, 1,000 hours.
Right.
You know, 2,000 hours,
Right.
10,000 hours. You know, over 9th, 10th, 11th, and by the time 12th grade year, you've probably put in, you know, 50,000 hours of football.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know anything by then, no, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a problem. So those guys are shooting, you know, shooting threes like nowadays, especially Curry. But he tell everyone, hell, I practice this. You know,
Exactly.
I shoot, you know, 500 threes.
Exactly. It never just happens
Yeah.
out the blue.
That's just like how it is with us.
Right.
Like when we make like some of the plays that we make, like it's not just me, it's both of us.
Right, exactly.
Like we don't even get excited no more about making those plays because we do it all the time. Like
exactly what I'm saying.
we at practice doing it, we at the field on Sunday doing it, on Saturday doing it. Like the normal teenager trying to play a video game.
Exactly.
We out there working.
That's
And
what's up.
and after we practice,
Right.
we running around the field.
Right.
We going to the shop. We getting extra work. Like
Wow.
and that's really, you know.
So let me ask you this: who induced you to this? Who motivated? Who persuaded you
To the
be
game?
so diligent? You know, in to actually your work ethics. Who instilled that into you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I really say, you know, I watched my brother growing up. Like he played football growing up, you know, but we really ain't had no connection because you know how it is. A big brother with a little brother.
Yes, sir.
You know, he ain't want a little brother around, but
Right.
you know, I say, yeah, I say it was really. I think I really got that about myself. Like coming up, when I first moved here, you know, you come into a new place.
Right.
You
felt like you had to prove yourself? Or what?
I did, but like,
You running about a 4.2,
and-
man. What you running?
Nah, I'm like a 4.5 flat right now.
Wow, man. You better put some numbers on that thing, man.
Nah, they coming. You gonna see. You gonna see.
Wow.
You gonna see.
So, you know, you came to Perry and you felt like you had to prove yourself, so you put in extra work.
I did.
And it's paying off with 17 offers. And let's get into your offers a little bit. You know, I think earlier we talked about, you know, just having the opportunity to have offers. You know, some people may get one offer or two offers or three, you know, but to have 17 offers as a junior is totally it's awesome. It's great. So I don't want you to, you know, think that's you know, small pocket change.
Oh no, it ain't that. It just, you know, like one time I seen this little thing, like a long time ago at LeBron, where they had one,
Yeah.
but he's sitting on the floor. He mad, you feel me?
Yeah.
But you know,
Why is he mad?
Because he said it ain't over yet. You feel me? This just the beginning. So how I think is, you know, yes, I got the offers, you know, and yes, I'm thankful. Like I'm blessed for having the offers. I don't think it's pocket change or nothing like that, but I ain't made it yet. I got to make it.
You gotta be humble, man. Humble and do the work.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about some of those particular schools you visited. Which one impressed you the most? And give me a rundown of all the names.
I visited, I've been to Clemson a couple times. I've been to Southern a couple times. I've been to Austin P. I've been to Georgia Tech. I've been I may have been somewhere else. I've been to Tennessee before.
Coastal.
I've been to Coastal. Yeah, I've been to Coastal.
Florida State.
Been to Florida State. Really, it's a couple more schools that I need to get to, but I just ain't had the time and the chance to get there. Yeah, so like Virginia Tech, Liberty, FAU.
Virginia Tech may be nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of places I can, get to.
Is there any particular school you would like to visit and just hadn't had the opportunity? Not as an opportunity as in they're on the list already, but they hadn't reached out and, you hadn't had that, they hadn't offered you anything or been interested in you? Is there a particular school?
Well, this school, they have been interested. They've been to the school a couple of times, but Georgia, like I like to see, what's going on in the inside. Cause like they winning, so I want to know what's going on. You can only see so much from the outside, but I want to know like what's going on in the inside, like how the culture is, like how the coaches are, how the players are, how they treat freshmen. Am I gonna play as a freshman? Like, how are you going to treat me because I am a freshman? Like, stuff like that.
Exactly. Jay, you sitting over there with all that red and black on. What you think about him going to Georgia, man? If he
go to Georgia, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love
so, do you have anything specific that you would like to say to BA that, as far as a school or as far, I know you would, love for him to be at a great place he would love to be at. But I kind of hate that you guys may split, for one thing. I'm thinking about this because you guys are so jelly. You know what I'm saying?
We talk about it all the time.
You talk about it all the time?
All the time.
We try not
so how you feel about that, man?
I can really cry right now.
Come on,
about
man.
that,
I believe it.
Yeah, but it was gonna happen anyway because I'm a grade ahead of him, so it was gonna happen. So, and unfortunately, it's happening now. But I'm gonna come out there and run track with him.
That's what's up.
We'll be together one more time for another sport.
That's what's up. That's
but
what's up.
I'm going to college and he'll be. All I got to say to him is really, man, just keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to making that decision, just go where you want it and not where you want to go. But you know that already, though.
For sure.
So he need to go where
he need to go where he want it because he can go play right.
So he want to go to Georgia.
Right. But if Georgia don't want him, then he don't need to go there.
That's what's up. My brother went to Georgia. First, he red-shirted 5 years, Georgia.
Yeah.
Excellent job. Played defensive back. He graduated high school in 88. So he played with boys like Eric Zaire. What's the guy, the receiver for Pittsburgh? Hines Ward. Remember Hines Ward played for Pittsburgh back in the day?
Yeah.
So he had speed on him. Brother had some legs too. I didn't get that. Everybody don't get it.
You're right.
Everybody get it, man. I remember when my brother, my dad had the juice. My dad had the juice. He was running back. And so my brother, it skipped me and went to my brother. Or went to my brother and skipped me.
So did you actually play football though?
I played some football. I played I played some high school football, but I was mostly baseball.
Okay.
I played some baseball. And, I was a pitcher. Had a little curveball in there. And a little change up in there. Throw that heater.
Yeah. If I could find somebody to teach me how to play baseball, I'd be raw.
I believe that, man.
I'd be raw.
You're definitely athletic enough. It's just so particular. It's just, you got to learn the basics of fundamentals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, even back then, even right now, he loves my brother Chris Wilson. He actually loves Georgia even right now. So even just the thought of you thinking about when he hear this on the podcast, he's like, get that man to Georgia. yeah. And so honestly, man, I can see. To me, you got that running back feel, man. You got that. And any coaches trying to get you back there?
They have, but I'm like. I'm just like a different type of player. Like I'm not just specifically a wide out.
Sure.
I'm not just a slot guy.
Right.
I'm not just a H-back or whatever you want to. I'm not just a sniffer or that little spot. I can be a running back, a wide out, a slot.
Guy.
Yeah, like I can get moved all over the offense.
What's up, man?
Like I had a coach like last
That
week.
Wildcat.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I
that
can be there too.
Exactly.
See, I can throw the ball too though.
See, what's up with y'all didn't really do the Wildcat much, right? So with that,
See, my coach didn't like me running in between the tackles.
Yeah.
we want to keep you safe a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Then we had 6 too.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we had him.
Yeah,
So
so
you know, I wasn't needed for that.
You wouldn't need it. He was a beast.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Demetrius
Carter.
Carter.
God.
Hey though, his little brother,
I'm about to
his
say,
little brother,
then
some
my
pressure
little brother
too.
come in that 1-2 punt they got.
I saw him sitting next to you. He had a little swole on it.
Yeah, he
Like
gonna be
been in
real
the gym.
big. Yeah, he gonna be
What
real
grade is he?
big. He just in 10th grade.
Yeah.
He had a little swole on it. Yeah, he's gonna do some stuff, man. So we know about Georgia. We know about all the 17 schools that actually offered you, and you may have, another 10 to 17 or 20. Because, like, keep in mind, guys, he's just a junior right now with 17 offers. Done some amazing things in the playoffs. Wayne County. Let's talk about Wayne County real quick. Get the elephant out the room. Because, I'm pissed. I'm in the stands. Like, what is going on, man? So, come fourth quarter, I'm thinking like, okay, who dialed these plays up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
all you had to do is run the ball. All you had to do was run the ball. All you had to do, little dump passes. Because they couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop it.
They didn't stop it. They did it.
My man was gassing up the middle, and he went in with the legs. He got the arm. He accurate with it. Like, he was gassing them up.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, I wouldn't have had my quarterback going up the middle that much. You know what I'm saying? I would gave that thing off. Y'all would kill him, man. Tell me about Wayne County, man. I'm still mad about that.
Well, I ain't got too much to say. I just want to say that I'm going to give them their props because they won, and they was the better team that night.
That night.
Right.
But we all know they should have got that
So that's a little
50-7 type of game.
So I'm gonna stop you right there. First of all, this is outside the line.
Yeah.
Okay. You give me this professional talk, jibby jabbish. Man, give me that thing, man. Stop playing. We gotta call them names, but talk to me, Diego. What happened?
Really, it was really just an off night, like the whole night, I may be wrong,
Right.
I may be right, but it wasn't just me feeling off that night, I feel like it could have been a way better game plan than what it was.
Yeah.
Or or maybe we just didn't execute it enough to make it a good game plan, but on both sides of the ball it could have been a way better game plan, But
I actually seen, the kind of lean towards the coaches a little bit. Being a coach, Paralympics, like I said, traveling over the world. It's a lot of stress as a coach. And I've seen a couple games of Perry, and the coaches have done some amazing things. So it just baffled me when it just wasn't coming together. Now, I know they had a running back that was, doing some damage.
yeah.
But once you figure that out, the game was over.
This is the thing though, like that ain't the best running back we don't see.
That's what I'm like. In the fourth quarter, y'all at the game, you had him locked, and you figured him out. Now, first 1, 2, 3, you kind of like this guy. But come fourth quarter, he was locked, man. Then they had the other quarterback in. The quarterback they had wasn't mobile,
Right.
so you knew they were gonna hand the ball off.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So who's the best running back?
It's a couple. Playing against us, like it really shocked me because, like our run game has not been successful on our D, and I get a props to our DC because like our run game has not been successful. You got Chris McMillan, you got the running back from Baldwin,
Michael.
Yeah, Micah, you got him. And then really the quarterback from Spartan couldn't even get out the pocket.
Right.
So, and the year before, he damaged us by running, and he couldn't even get out the pocket.
Wow.
So just to see him run through the defense like that, like,
Yeah, we definitely wasn't expecting that. We was
Like-
telling them, yeah, they gonna have to throw it.
if you beat us, you got to throw the ball. You can't run.
That's what's up, man.
And yeah, the Hoko back, he showed up and showed out.
Yeah, he real nice, but they got the win, so
Yeah.
you know.
Man, I missed that shootout.
Yeah.
You threw for about 500 yards that game.
Yeah, that was lit. Like
How
we
many
was just
touchdowns you had that game?
like 3.
3 touchdowns, 500 yards. Man, I got some legends up in here
We
tonight.
were just talking about that too. We were just talking about that
Really?
before. We were saying that's the game of the year, the pitch.
Yep.
That's nice.
We lost, but that was the funnest I done had in a long time.
Was that the first game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first game of the season, like the most fun.
Like
I wasn't really worried about, like, at no point I thought we was gonna lose. I wasn't really worried about, what am I gonna do or what is he gonna do. We were just playing. It's like my mind was so clear. I was so relaxed.
One thing about the podcast, make sure you get that autograph so you want to get that deal. When you get that NIL deal, you can send it to the podcast.
Yes, sir. You know it, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. We'll let you sign that. You go ahead and sign that for us, big guy.
See ya.
Yes, sir. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff. Nice. So, man, tell me about this. Tell me about this actual picture, man. Do you remember what was going on?
Oh yeah, I remember exactly what going
Talk
on.
to me.
I think it was I don't really know what Donnie was, but I know it was Z choice. I just knew I had to get open.
So, what's that? What kind of choice?
It was Z choice, so it's
Z
basically
choice.
saying, I get to go deep, I
Yeah.
get to run a curl.
Right.
But like I was saying earlier, so I was running and I made the decision to sit down, but there was a dude like right there in front of me, and there was another dude like right over there where I had to go.
Right.
But see, we done worked out and we done played with each other for so long
Right.
that I took her across the middle. But before I got there, the ball was already going there. And
So he.
he can't even see me.
Wait a minute. Now.
We not even looking at each other.
Is this the play you was telling me about?
Yeah. I caught it in stride. Bam.
So you didn't even see it.
And
I
I'm,
didn't even see him.
You knew he was going there, though.
no, I'm
Yeah,
going.
you knew he was going there.
Yeah, I already knew he was going. Soon I sat down, I seen the man, I just gone. So I caught some
I think that's the play I was
it probably so. I caught it in stride,
That play right there.
that play right now.
put my foot in the ground, try and go to the north.
Man, I mean, like I said, I don't think they would caught you. You had one guy on the angle.
Yeah. Now, see, I was hurt too though. I just had hurt my rib.
Oh, really?
So he got spared that time.
He got spared.
Yeah, but see, but then I came back. We hit him with a little. I went in the backfield.
Yeah.
See, they weren't expecting that. Went in the backfield, came out a little shoot route, scored it. So
You're right. I remember that. I think after a couple, I think they tried a couple other plays, 1 or 2 other plays, and then that third, not round, but that third, what do I want to say?
Third down.
Third down. They ended up saying, man, let me go and get it ball to DA. So
yeah, right, go on, score.
Man, that's awesome. So tell me about your workouts, man. What kind of work you been putting in, man?
Really now, I really been doing a lot of full body, like straight full body workouts, cause I ain't never did it before,
Yeah.
and I to be really playing around with it. But my work ethic now, I'm trying to change it. Like it's been hard though. Like I've been trying to, catch on to this little Kobe thing,
Yeah.
because some people say they'll tell you, don't burn yourself out, or don't do this, or don't do that.
Right.
But Kobe did it.
Kobe did.
Like he was up at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever o'clock in the morning,
Right.
While everybody else asleep. So now wait for them to come to the lobby and practice again. and then when they leave, he gonna do it again. So that's really what I'm trying to get a hope to that, but I ain't really caught it yet. And that's really what I think gonna take me to the next level, because like I've been putting hours in, you know, and now I'm starting to feel like that's not enough for me no more.
So the thing about it is, you can put in all the work you want, but remember this: you gotta recover.
Right.
You gotta get sleep. You gotta recover.
Most
you
definitely.
gotta eat properly.
Most definitely.
You're getting your protein in. You're getting your carbohydrates in, right? You're getting, 7 to 8 hours, even 9 hours of sleep a day. You're not hanging out at night, putting that work in during the day, getting some sleep at night. You can do anything you want.
Sure.
And so, a lot of athletes pick certain seasons to put in their grind. We'll say football starts in August, right? Usually in November, December. Right? Depends on the player, right? Come January, from January all the way to July, like you need to be grinding. Right?
See, but like, okay, what I think is he started in January, but I started 2 weeks after we got done.
I mean, either way, yeah, no doubt.
That's just how I feel, though. You know, that's just how I always been. You know, I feel like I always cause they say like I feel like if there's a football player that's playing basketball, when he come back to football, it ain't gonna be. We're not gonna be close to each other.
Not.
And that's the thing. That's how I really live. That's what I go by. Like I'll tell anybody, like if you play another sport, I'm an all football guy.
Yeah.
So when you come back to this sport, you gonna know that you behind.
Yeah. I love it, man. So I'm gonna give you a little picture. TNG Sports and Fitness. Okay. As Junior, though, I offer to him, if you ever need some training, you come right here and give you all the smoke you need. You'll be good to go. I'm telling you, man. Thing about it is, it's what the athlete needs. It's what it's not what a wide receiver needs. It's not what the coach needs. Everybody on an individual level. And not only that, you don't have to come to me. You can just say, hey, coach, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like, I don't need no cheese. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get paid for what I do.
Big money.
But at the same time, as my man probably see by now that I'm gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, I invest myself into young people. Because one thing about it, they're gonna have to lead us one day.
Right.
We're not gonna be here forever.
Right.
You guys will be here 30, 40 years after.
I think that's what a lot of people don't see though. Like really my biggest thing with a lot of people is they so stuck on like what it used to be.
Right.
Like that, it's a new generation.
It's a new generation.
Like you can't treat stuff how you used to treat it when you was in high school, when you was 18. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's different now. Like totally, like way different.
Anything specific that you're talking about?
Really, just just
for sports or what?
Anything, sports. It can go to school. Teaching. Just anything in general. I think that's really because a lot of adults be saying like I gotta you gotta do it this way. Like it's not like that no more. Because there's so many ways that things can go now. Like I can go a different way and still get there.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like that's just like for sports. Like I was telling him, like we talk about all the time. Like if I'm on defense and say you the coach and you telling me to do it this specific way, but if I don't feel comfortable and I'm doing it the way that I'm just doing it, that it come natural to me and I'm making plays, then
if you get the end result, then as a coach, they should make some adjustments and allow.
Right.
But it depends. Like say for instance, if your way is allowing you to get tackles, but everybody else is missing, then it doesn't work. So the coach has to see an entire field. Mm-hmm. So you may, at some time you may feel like, man, I'm killing these guys, I'm killing them. But Junior missing everybody because there's a gap there. But if you're right, if everything is clicking like it should be, why not? The coach should make that adjustment. Because the thing about it, everybody's different.
Everybody different. Everybody different.
And that's what you call sports specific training. So you need to be specific for the things you're doing in your type of sports.
And you know, and that's one thing I would say. Like my receiver coach and my OC, like they understand. Like they understand that. They understand that everybody ain't gonna be able to run the route the same way. Exactly. They understand that everybody ain't gonna be able to throw the ball the same way. Right. They understand that, you know, we want you on this line, but if I went to that line, they wouldn't say nothing. Right. Because they know I did what it took to get there. Exactly. So that's why I say, you know, a lot of people don't understand that, but you know, my OCs they are young, 30. You know, well, one of them, my receiver coach, he like 31, 32, somewhere around there.
So one thing I've learned, the higher you get, the higher you get, you know, once you go to college, you'll have different experienced coaches that'll see exactly where you're coming from. Yeah. You'll have tutorers, you'll have counselors that are legit, not just go to the counselor, you know, that sees everyone. Yeah. It'll be dedicated just for DA. So y'all be, you know, once you go to the college, man, I mean, things are smooth, man. Yeah,
I realized that too, just like watching. Like for instance, like when I went to the Clemson game, like he went to the Clemson game. Yeah, he up there. Yeah, when I'm watching, like as we watching, like you remember Nate, number 20? Yeah. On the far side, away from their sideline. But when he lining up, like you can tell he got that freedom. Like he can play how he want to play. Right. And that's what people, that's what you got to understand. Like if you can trust a player to put him all the way on the opposite sideline and let him play ball, right? Like that's what I want to play for.
Right. That's what's up, man. I think Lawrence Taylor, him and his coach, who was his coach back? Bill Parcells. So back in the day, when Lawrence Taylor was a linebacker for the Giants, Bill Parcells stayed on Lawrence Taylor, but because Lawrence Taylor wanted to do it his way. So after about 2 or 3 practices, Lawrence said, "Look, coach, I need you to get off my butt. I need you to stay off my butt. I know exactly what I'm doing. When I mess up, then you have all the right to tell me what to do, when to do, how to do it. Correct. Until I did, I need you to stay off my butt." The coach stayed off. Guess what? He in the Hall of Fame. You see what I'm saying?
Just like, yeah, but you know, I'm not trying to say I want to do it my way, but I feel like, you know, at some point in time, like you got to let an athlete be an athlete, but there is a certain way to do things.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Exactly. So I'm not just saying I want to do it because I think my way better, right. But because I know there is a certain way to do some things, like to a coverage.
You got to be teachable.
You're right. You got to be.
You got to be teachable.
But yeah, that's just come with, you know, playing for a long time. Exactly. You know, because the game is changing, like a whole lot. It's changing.
So tell me about. I know you mentioned teachers change. Tell me about your grades. Tell me about Perry High School. Tell me what you like about Perry. And how has the coaching staff made you so successful at this point? Let's start with your teachers and your grades.
My teachers. I say I got some really helpful teachers. Mm-hmm. You know, they made sure if I need to take a test, I need to get that test in. Right. You know, all my teachers care about me. Like even all the teachers
that's nice to hear.
that even taught me before. Right. Like I be walking in the hallway, like not even paying attention. They might still come talk to me. So and then the one thing about Perry is, you know, it's a lot of people, but it ain't just people just walking down the hallway mad. Like everybody's smiling.